Boss asks your age in an interview? Illegal. Tells you stay late? Annoying, totally legal. Most interviews are stressful, but some questions cross the line, and the law. Today we're breaking down the 5 questions bosses can't ask, no matter how friendly they seem. We'll cover age, marital or family status, religion, medical history, and even your genetics, plus how to shut down these red flag questions with confidence. Let's see what these questions sound like, why they're a problem, and how you can stand up for your rights. If things get uncomfortable, document what happened after the interview. Documentation is your friend. If you wonder, is this about my age? It probably is, and that's not okay. Next up, your family life.
If you get pushback, ask, is there a specific skill or certification you're looking for? Keep it about the job.
Practice that line, it works. Don't include graduation dates on your resume if you don't have to.
If you sense they're probing for your age, trust your gut. Redirect. I prefer to focus on my experience and skills relevant to this role.
Your age should never be a factor in hiring. The idea protects your experience from being used against you. Even asking for a full job history back to high school is sketchy if it reveals your age.
Imagine you're nailing the interview, and suddenly the manager says, "So you started your career in the 80s, huh?" That's a red flag.
Let's start with age. Employers rarely ask, "How old are you?" Instead, they'll say, "When did you graduate?" Or "How long have you been working?" Sneaky age questions. Under the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, ADEA, employers can't fish for your age if you're over 40. Documentation is your shield. If you get the "we're just a family here" vibe, remember, their family shouldn't mean prying into yours. If anyone asks, "Do you plan to have kids?" That's not just nosy, it's a legal misstep. Next up, religion.
You never have to share your personal plans at work, especially not in an interview. If they push, take notes. Write down what was said, when, and by whom.
If asked, redirect, "I'm fully committed to my professional responsibilities and excited to contribute here."
Sometimes it's just small talk, but intent doesn't matter. These questions can be used to judge your commitment, and that's illegal.
Chapter 2. Marital and family status. Questions like, "Are you married?" or "Do you have kids?" seem casual, but under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, they're off limits. Your faith or lack of it is your business, not theirs.
No hiring manager should ask, "Do you go to church?" or "Are you available Sundays?" unless it's a true job requirement.
If you're put on the spot, say, "I'm confident I can meet the requirements of this position." You don't owe anyone details about your beliefs. If you need a religious accommodation, wait until after you've accepted an offer to discuss it.
Now let's talk about religion. If an interviewer asks, "Will you need specific days off for religious holidays?" Unless you've brought it up, that's a no-go. Title VII makes it illegal to ask about your religion, place of worship, or holidays you observe. If asked about your health, redirect. "I'm fully able to perform the essential functions of this job." If you're ever asked about your health history, make a note and if needed, bring it to HR or the EEOC. Keep your answers focused on your ability to do the job. Your medical history is private.
They also can't ask about genetic conditions, past illnesses, or sick days at your last job. If you need a workplace accommodation, discuss it only after you've got the job.
Let's move to disability and medical history. Questions like, "Do you have any health issues?" or "Have you ever taken medical leave?" are off limits under the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. Employers can't ask about your health, medical history, or disabilities before making a job offer. If you accidentally share something, document it, write down the question, who asked, and when. Gina is still new, so not everyone knows the rules. If someone crosses the line, report it. Bottom line, your genes are your business, not your employer's.
Imagine being denied a job because your parent had cancer. Gina prevents that. If asked about your family's medical background, say, "I'm here to discuss my qualifications for this role." No need to go further.
Finally, let's talk about genetic information. Under the Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act, GINA, employers can't ask about your family's medical history. For more Know Your Rights episodes, hit subscribe and ring that bell. This is Mario with Legal Compass, helping you navigate the workplace one law at a time.
Heard worse? Drop your story in the comments. We all learn from each other.
Let's recap age, marital or family status, religion, medical history, genetics. These are the 5 big interview questions you never have to answer. If you hear them, redirect to your skills, document what happened, and report it if needed.